I'm a Sutton photographer, and basically I'm out here to do a picture of them. 7 singles going to #1, so we've got to get a picture for Monday's paper. Consequently, we're doing it now. I'll wire it tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a fun page, or it's certainly in the Bazaar column on Monday. Spice Girls go to #1 again.
Will it be in colour?
Yeah, so prompts, colour props, 7 balloons, 4 bottles of champagne, showing that they're in America, stuff like that. It's tabloid, but it works, you know, I mean, because basically that wall could be anywhere. It could be in Sheffield, it could be in Birmingham, so you've got to make it Americanized. I don't particularly want a Stars and Stripes flag, but you're just thinking something. I've even disposable, look at these. Champagne glasses. Champagne but portable for photographic bags. But you couldn't tell that's not Dom Perignon crystal champagne. We try everything. I mean, this is getting too dark now to do the picture properly. Okay, but I you know, I don't want 30 seconds and they're off because
no, I know,
you know, I've got to make this work. I bought a studio light and I thought I can't be asked to set it up out here because it's daylight. Now I wish I'd set it up. I am not being a prima donna. I'm just trying to do my job. Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
Right, typical tabloid things. We've got 4 bottles of champagne. Can you just shake them up and spray them?
Girls, yeah!
Sorry, can you get in? They're a bit, really big naff, aren't they?
I need one picture with them. Right. Caroline, can somebody hold them? Right. That's it. Yay! If you can come over and just and then pass the balloons on, just bring them back. Next. That's brilliant. Yeah, bring them. Oh, some of them, they're almost like around you.
That's it now.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Can I let them go?
Thank you. It worked.
With all the travelling and everything, I mean, that is the hard part. Being on stage is easy. I mean, it's very physically demanding, but it's so enjoyable. That is just the easy bit. But it is the travelling that really takes it out of you. It's, you know, finishing a show, late night, getting on a bus, getting on a jet, you know, you're not getting into bed till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes you feel like all you are doing is travelling. It feels like you don't stand still for like 2 minutes.
Everybody in LA is pumping gas, you know. They all want to be like actors and actresses, and there's so much falseness here. There really is. I mean, I didn't really, you know, think that there would be. But yeah, it's true, you know, all the stories that you hear about, it's true, and there's so many cliches. Like, you know, last night, for example, in the Four Seasons bar, I was talking to people, and they knew that they were going to be famous one day. You know, they knew that we were going to be famous. Then you go off to like the next people, and they know that they're going to be, you know, a famous hairdresser in, like, you know, 6 months, a year's time. There's, you know, there's no, it's just unbelievable. It's really crazy.
106.7 K-Rock, KROQ. Congratulations, Ralph, in Santa Monica. You've just won yourself tickets to see Bare Naked Ladies in concert, upcoming at the Horde Festival. Actually, a bunch of concerts coming through town. Don't know if you caught it last night, but the Verve were in concert down at the Arrowhead Pond, put on an amazing show. If you're down there, you know what I'm talking about. And in concert tonight and tomorrow night. Sold out tonight at the Forum and sold out tomorrow at the Blockbuster Pavilion in Devore. It's the Spice Girls in concert.
I've got new curtains coming for your bedroom.
Oh yeah, the ones you can't see in.
Yeah, blackout blinds, so you can put it down and no one can see it. Yeah.
Because they know where we are now, don't they?
Well, we had a coach load of people outside the other day. A whole coach
What, like
load. A coach. I heard this go, listen, like big noise, and I thought, oh, first of all I thought it was a lorry, so I sort of looked out the window. And there's all these faces looking in going, oh, you know, video cameras. What's going?
Oh, looking in the house.
Yeah, just looking in. But what we'll do is we'll get some conifer trees or something, put them in front of them.
Should do.
Yeah, so you can't see so much.
And we're allowed the wall now, but we've still got to get permission for
Lights.
lights.
Got to get the lights. Yeah.
Pain.
You want to tattoo him one day? You want to tattoo a house or dog?
Ray.
Rubber, this is the bomb. Hang on, line up your tattoos. This is the bomb.
I've got that side. Oh, I've done mine. And then I've got that side. This is bullshit.
Jim, just get some bomb.
You're gonna get to counter tattoo for this. You're gonna get him drunk. Knock him out. We got him to shave his head. I'll get punished by my mum. Shave his eyebrows. Japanese are not allowed.
She made us all do the tattoos.
She made me shave my head off.
I've got to have some black ratings somewhere.
So we're not allowed to job unless we get tattooed.
When do we have my wrist?
In a city, you know the entire center of that city's attention is on the act that you're traveling with. Everybody wants to be part of this tour. It's got a lot of power.
Has that surprised you? This act?
I guess it did surprise me in the beginning because I wasn't as familiar or involved. And as I began to get more familiar, and especially with how famous they are in England, I understood the phenomena more and more. I think actually the first show in Miami was a crash course in how powerful they are. And how they, you know, a lot of it's about synchronicity. I think that when someone taps into an unconsciousness that people need to have filled, and these girls seem to have tapped something that's just incredibly powerful, and people are responding to it.
Whoopi Goldberg lives here, Steven Spielberg, Walter Matthau. Here, this is owned and was owned previously by Jane Mansfield, the lady that was decapitated down in Florida, but it is lately been owned by Engelbert Humperdinck. He owned it and painted it pink. Barbara Streisand's, she has a beach home, and this is her city home.
That's what I want, you know, like so you can't see anything.
Yeah, but doesn't look very nice, does it?
Yeah, but I think that's a great idea. Look, you can't see anything.
Oh, I thought you meant the gate. Yeah, the gate doesn't look very nice when it's got the
no, I mean,
metal behind it, does it?
Wouldn't get any photographs of her sunbathing, would they?
Certainly not. It would have been nice for Victoria to be able to tell her friends herself, rather
and
than
my
picking
family.
Up, yeah, and her family and David's family, rather than picking up the paper and reading it.
And it's a bit inconsiderate as well, because obviously, you know, I wanted to make sure everything was totally fine myself.
And
so
also being away from home makes a difference, doesn't it?
Well, it's just inconsiderate. I think it's really inconsiderate And wait till I find the person who leaked the story. Who's that? Who's that? Is that you, Ted? Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were David's dad. Yeah, oh really? Are they all outside your house as well? Really? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Looking forward to coming home. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello. You're not going to believe who's just rung me. Your nan and granddad. Yeah. Your granddad went, hello, it's granddad. I went, who's that? I thought it was your dad taking the... I can remember sitting down and crying to my mum saying, I can't do this anymore. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I just want to go home and sleep for a year. When you're actually part of it, you can understand. You just become very impatient because everything has to be done so quickly all the time. And everything has to be perfect.
We are genuinely very good friends. I think I've said it before, but it goes further than that. It's gone past the friendship. It's gone into sisters. That's how I feel. I'd say, you know, they're my sisters, not just friends. And I've been through so much. People would not believe. You know, we go through more than most brothers and sisters will do. We've been through so much that you have to be strong for each other. And also, I feel like. I feel responsible for the others. I feel that I'm doing this not just for me, but for them as well now.
I go off from June to September usually. Usually I'm not in Phoenix because I get out of here in the summertime. And I can take my kids when they see it. It's like I got a 17, a 13, and a 5-year-old. And they love the tour buses. They just live for touring. You know?
It's fun when you're that age, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when you're our age.
Traveling on a bus with, you know, with people that you spend all day with anyway is something that is it can get so annoying.
So now this is a travelling didgeridoo. You can pull it in half.
They really can. It's an existence, you know, which doesn't really exist. You know what I mean? It's a very strange life, especially in this country. I mean, I love the country, you know, in some ways, but, you know, there's certainly no other country in the world like it.
Showbiz exclusive, are the spices in crisis? Emergency meeting even, to discuss future. We've also got which is from the Star, Mum to Be, about Mel B. So these are all the newspaper reports coming in of, first of all, Victoria being pregnant and now Mel B being pregnant, which is all the tabloids following us and after us again, really. There'll be lots of stories over the next few days, and our approach now has to be the girls have to get together with Elizabeth and work out a statement and release it to the press, really, you know, giving our position on things. But this is all part of the Spice Girls and the press and their relationship, really.
As we speak, the papers are saying that there's a huge crisis facing the girls because of 2 pregnancies and PR and that kind of stuff. Is it just one of the million crises that you've weathered before?
Well, the thing is, we don't actually have crises. The papers just think we have. 2 of the bands are pregnant. Big deal. So what? There's millions and billions of women pregnant all over the world. What is the big deal? You know what I mean? It's fantastic. It's so great, especially both of them in really good relationships. You know, they're both looking to get married, settle down, you know, and they're having a child. It's a gift. You know, I mean, it's like, oh my God, the band are going to break up. But why? I mean, of course they're going to have to take time out and, you know, give birth, whatever, look after the baby. But that doesn't mean the end of the Spice Girls, for God's sake. Women work. Some women have to work. I mean, okay, we could sit back and say, you know, I can chill out, I can take a year out, whatever. But some women work right up until the last minute, don't they? I mean, so it's just another thing, and everyone's just waiting for the end. It's just a big story, innit? Very boring. The papers are so, you just know what's coming next, don't you? So predictable.
When the world found out that both you and Victoria were pregnant, they called it a crisis.
Even in Kathmandu, they knew we were pregnant.
They called it a crisis.
Oh, that's just the British media. And the thing is, they really milked it on teenage pregnancies. Right now, we can take an angle on the whole kind of Britain thing. Let's kind of make Spice Girls responsible for teenage pregnancies, even though they're not teenagers themselves. Let's make out they are and blame them for that. Which I found funny. Yeah, there is a problem with teenage pregnancies. Yeah, there is. But it's not our fault. We're not telling everyone to go out and get laid without using a condom.
People leave me alone. It's just the photographers that don't leave you alone. Can't even bloody sunbathe because of them. I'm not going to come back here. Houston.
Are they American photographers or are they British or American?
Photographers and paparazzi and that kind of thing, they don't really have a kind of, they're just pigs, you know, they're not English and not American, they just, really, they're a breed of their own.
Let me protect you.
Look, it's a bit of a tragedy. This is one of the best covers I've actually ever done. And I have no hairdresser.
So it's a do-it-yourself day?
So it's do-it-yourself, and it's a really important photo shoot for me. And
what is this cover then? What are you doing today?
Esquire, Christmas issue, which is going to be quite good. How are we doing? Shall I start my hair?
Yeah, do you want to see this?
Oh, it's really nice. Yeah, I like that. We like that a lot.
A lot.
A lot. A lot.
Have you ever had to do your own hair before?
Not for a while, no. Why? Is this the kind of thing that you had in mind?
Too much.
No such thing as too much, you know.
That's too much. Sorry,
I am
too
only
much.
joking.
I think Victoria's always been in a way, quite a private person anyway. Because she's been in a relationship with David for quite a long time. They've got a kind of private intimacy that's required to bring up a child.
You're actually probably the person who's closest to her, aren't you, on the tour? She told you first about the baby, didn't she?
Well, all the rest of the girls know first, and then I kind of knew kind of afterwards. And I think she wanted to let me know that, so that to expect and start thinking ahead.
Does it hurt you, some of the things you read about them?
Yes, you do, because you know more or less, like, you know, 80% of it's not true. It's, you know, lots of some you read in tabloid papers are either made up or misinterpreted. And you just, you know, if you, well, it's like, you know, it gets to the point now where they're like, I'm like, you know, they're like my friend, really. And no matter wherever you go, wherever you go, if someone says bad something about your friend, it hurts you. You know, because they are your friend, you feel like you want to stand, you know, you do want to stand up for them, saying, well, it's not, you know, that's not true, that's not what happened. And, you know, it does hurt you when someone says bad things about your friends, you know, because it's like, you know, being hit by someone.
How much are you looking forward to going home?
I can't explain. I feel so sick. I feel sick about it. I'm that nervous because it's been such a big, massive build-up, and it's like we are like that close now. 2 days. 2 days. And it's like, I just can't believe it. I can't believe I'm actually going to get there. I remember looking through my diary and it was like pages and pages and pages, and now it's 2. It's amazing.
Will the performance in Dallas feel any different to the others?
I think I'm going to be really upset. Really, really upset. Because although we have got some shows when we get home, it's like, it's a big old family, innit, the tour? And it's a security blanket. And having the luxury of being able to sing live on stage, you know, week in, week out. And it's all going to be taken away. It's really going to freak me out.
Hey, last show.
I'm not excited, I just feel.
I am. I'm seeing David tomorrow. I haven't seen him for 2 months. I can't remember what it's like to cuddle.
Like this.
And I'll go, go! I go, come on, baby.
You didn't want to make this film, did you?
No.
Why not?
I just didn't. I just think... I don't know why, to be honest. I just didn't feel the need. You know? Didn't feel the need, really. But I'm sure it would be wicked. I'm sure it would be great.
You're not really in it, though.
I know. But I tell you why as well. It's because, you know, it's nice to let the others get more, get attention and get kind of, you know, found out about, if you want to call it that. You know, sometimes I feel as though, because I am so rah, it's nice to just take a step back and let somebody else step in for a bit. I think.
Steve, was it simply ready?
There aren't very many bands that have actually completed an American part of a tour. And the Beatles didn't complete it, they left early. So for us, that was something that we could come home and really be proud of, is the fact that, you know, obviously there are times when you're tired and you don't want to get up on stage, and it is very hard. 2 of us were pregnant and we didn't miss 1 show. So we're really proud of the fact that we've actually done 103 shows and completed every single one of them.
Dropping somebody off. Oh, right. So you just sort of got wind of it? Yeah, well, I had another 10-year-old staying with me as well, and they will be dressing up as Spice Girls and dancing around the house. But the other one's just gone on a flight back home. So she'll be gutted to have missed it.